Yup, it's about that time. A little bit of spring cleaning, not just for the camera, but for all of you that are ready to level up in your career. This is a follow-up video of what happened after the feedback of my interviews. It's all good, but it's time for some spring cleaning. Let's get into it. Hola, ¿qué tal, mi gente? This is Noan El Boricua, and I'm your host here on Fuel Pasión Podcast, where we're all about immersing ourselves dentro de cultura, let it be through the music, the arts, and careers, and reading books. It is also about growing in our faith, right? And making those conexiones. So I am excited because I want to say a huge gratitude for so many of you that have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel. Woo, can't even say the word. And it's really because of the fact that the goal is 500 this year. And for those that don't know, there's a really important date coming up. It's 420. Not for the reasons that you think, but it's actually going to be the 5-year anniversary of Fuel Pasión podcast. So I really would love, look, if you could like and subscribe, that'd be amazing. For those that are listening via audio, thank you so much for just being a part of this. It's something that I really, it allows me to have a creative outlet to be able to share some of the thoughts that I have when it comes to being a professional. Now, I do want to share that in the couple videos ago, I talked about my journey of going through an interview process at my job. And again, all of these opinions and advice that I'm giving you, it's all coming from my heart, de mi corazón, and really just presenting it to each and every one of you of how I've been processing this whole thing. And it's been great. And I think based on that video, look, combined with everything from a podcast, YouTube, and Instagram, everything put together, you guys have given me so much love. I've had over 1,000 views on that one video alone. So what does that mean? That means that many of you can relate, and many of you know what it looks like to go through this process. I also want to say sincere apology to anyone that's been waiting for me to get back to you, and we want to link up again, conexiones, those connections. I will get to you. Just give me a couple days. I still got a day job, so I got to make sure I get that done. Now, I wanted to talk about this whole concept of springtime, right? We know the saying, spring cleaning, from a metaphor perspective, is going into and really just cleaning up, changing out, making anew. Well, I want to give you that from a career perspective. I want to give a shout out to my leader, Jeff. He kind of gave me this perspective in some of the conversations that we've had. And one of those things was understanding 3 things that I want you to take away with. So just stay with me, okay? When you think about spring cleaning in your career and your next steps, what does that look like? Number 1, the first thing I want you to understand that when it comes to spring cleaning, you need to be intentional to what you say yes to and what you say no to. It's called boundaries. See, one of the things that I've learned in this process is that although I may think that everything that I say yes to is a benefit to me, at the end of the day, it may not be. So one of the things that I'm doing this spring in cleaning up my career is being intentional of setting boundaries and know what to say yes to and what to say no to. And if I do say yes, does it benefit me? Does it allow me to grow in the area that I need? Does it allow me to ensure that it continues levels me up? Or am I just saying yes to stay busy? Because there's a difference between being busy and being productive. So that's the first thing I want you to understand. If you are seeking out to grow in your career, as springtime is that time that you're going to revamp, resharpen, and get there, I need you to be intentional on the boundaries of what you say yes and no to. Look, I'm going to be honest. It's hard. I want to be a team player. I want to be a part of these different initiatives and programs and things that we got going on at work. But I know that not everything is for me. Because again, and I'll get this to the end, it's all about what's your individual planning. What does that program look like that you're trying to get after? Okay. Second thing that I want you to understand. If you say yes, is it aligned to your goals? Because I think when you're spring cleaning, it's getting really, really sharp in knowing that what you're getting after is really going to level you up. And I think for me, when I look at that, it's so important. Look, I want to get to a quote, and it's someone that I think we all know, right? And one of the things is understanding, right? When we think about like being sharp, is being intentional. And one of the things that I want you to understand is you really need to ensure what is it that matters to you most, and how do you set clear intentions moving forward. So there's a guy by the name of Simon Sinek that said the following quote, "People don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it." So here's my question: what's your why? And if you know your why during this season of springtime, that should allow you to be super sharp and intentional of what you're getting after. Which leads me to my last and final point. Okay. Earlier I said that it was about connecting, right? That's the pillars, Fio Pasión. It's cultura, faith, conexiones. This springtime, as you're getting ready to level up in your career, or maybe you're getting ready to say yes to a certain university, or maybe you're getting ready to, ensure that you're getting that job, that first career move that you're getting after, whatever that is, promotion, new career, whatever that is, connect, be intentional of networking. See, springtime is a time of not just cleaning, but it's also cleaning up your contact list. Woo! I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. Look, a good dear friend of mine, Jose Rodriguez, founder of Rescue Generation, shout out to that amazing organization in San Bernardino and beyond. One of the things that I remember sitting in a workshop was he said, look around. It's like, do your friends make you better? Do your connections make you that much sharper as a professional? Because sometimes you have to cut the fat off the meat in order to have that lean muscle, that lean piece of meat that you want to be able to give it flavor and to be able to un poco de sazón, right? And you get ready to grill it, right? And I know the argument could be, well, sometimes you need to have the fat as well. But for the sake of this metaphor, when he spoke it from a perspective of relationships, that hit me. I was just like, yo, and it stuck with me. So this springtime, for all those in this season, ask yourself, are my contacts really leveling me up? Is the table that I'm sitting at and the friends that I've invited or the professionals and the mentor that are there, are they really getting me that much sharper? Are they challenging me? Are they actually asking the right questions? Or are they just a bunch of yes people? Because if it's just yes, then we shouldn't be there. And I think this is why, and I have my phone because I was thinking off top here. I think for me is understanding, like, if you need to reconnect, yo, springtime is a great time to connect with new people. There's networking events, go on Eventbrite, hit up LinkedIn. We have Facebook groups. There's so many different things that you can do. Another one is reach out to someone. Look, many of you reach out to me and I am so grateful for that. I would also say reach out to other people outside of maybe a career that you've never thought of that can give you some perspective. But I would also say make sure you utilize the connections to the best of your ability. Look, we have to be intentional. We have to understand the why. And I think for me, one of the biggest things is understanding that, look, we all have our own spring cleaning. And all of us are going to have to be very intentional in setting the boundaries and then being very intentional to what you say yes. And then it's also ensuring that those around you are getting you to that next level. So I want to say thank you to all of those that have been so sincere to me. Look, the video that I posted, look, it's just who I am. I know a lot of people would never post videos like this. They probably wouldn't even talk about it, only to their closest of friends. But I do believe in community. And as my mentor, Dr. Larry Acosta says, we suffer in isolation, but we heal in community. Remember that. And good luck this spring as you clean not only all that you do at home and in your community, but in your own career. Know that you have value, you have worth, and you're only getting started. So make sure, be intentional, set the boundaries, and surround yourself with those that can get you there. I hope that this video helps out. And more than anything, let me know. What are some of your thoughts as we get closer to summertime and really ensuring how we get after these goals? Because we're almost halfway through the year and we're just getting started. So I'm just grateful for each and every one of you. As always, please head on over to fuelpasionpodcast.com for all the latest episodes that we have. I hope you can follow us, and I hope you can really just share this with someone. Maybe they needed to hear it. But more importantly, thank you. Remember, immerse yourself dentro de la cultura, grow in your faith, y make those conexiones. Como dice mi abuelita, que Dios te bendiga.